So in my last video I mentioned that I believe in true love. I'm going to go into that, but before, you're going to hear a buzzing sound. That is my computer overheating. Someone mentioned it to me. There's nothing I can really do about it. You're going to have to bear with me for the time being, because until I get another camera I can't fix it. So sorry. Anyway, back to love. Just for the occasion, I've got love heart earrings, and I've got my You and Me t-shirt on. Purely coincidental, I swear. So I'm a movie buff. My favourite movie is Serendipity, and I'm totally into the rom-coms. I don't really think of anything like normal people. I mix up reality and fiction very often, and my life is a fairy tale, and that is the way I want it, really. I've pretty much lived a soapy life for a really long time. I guess I should go into why I'm going to talk about love and why it's such a huge part of my life. And this piece of hair is annoying the hell out of me. I've had my heart broken a couple of times, but most recent, was with the same person. So the same guy broke my heart many times, but that was because of the way that I am, so I don't blame him. It's amazing to fall in love with someone, especially a complete stranger. You meet this person and you think they're the most incredible human being, and you can't even fathom how they were created, or why they were created, or how you met them. And they take your breath away, they blow your mind with all these amazing talents they have, or just their smile, their eyes, and their body just makes you melt, and all that kind of thing. Love at first sight, I'm a victim, and it's strong. Love is strong, but love for the first time is powerful. I definitely believe in love being giving someone the power to destroy you, but trusting them not to. I love that. A lot of my poems that I've mentioned I write are about love, about the same guy, about having your heart broken or not understanding why. When this happens, when that happens to you, you are left questioning, why did this happen to me? What did I do wrong? Was it my fault? Did I do anything, to hurt you? Why would you hurt me? When it happened to me, I asked all of those questions. And there is no explanation, they don't even know sometimes. You're left with excuses like, oh, it's not you, it's me, or it's just not the right time in my life, or I've got to think about me now, or we don't talk, we don't communicate, we fight too much, we just don't work. Excuses are excuses, and no one's ever going to really be okay with them, but this is a part of life. To have your heart broken is horrible. I think every single time I said goodbye, it hurt, and every single time that I realized something new, or I thought, oh, this isn't working anymore, the nerves got the better of me every single time, and it made me sick, physically sick, but I became crazy. Love makes you crazy. It does silly, crazy things to people, and I pulled out all the stops. I went to incredible amounts of effort that I didn't even know I was able to achieve. Letters were written, texts were sent, Facebook messages were sent. It's crazy. It was psychotic. Some of the things that I, tried to do, but it was all in the name of love. But obviously I was not victorious. but that's okay. The good thing about the amount of effort that I went to was that if ever someone, because a lot of the people that he knew know a lot of this, we know a lot of the same people. So if anyone ever came to me and said, oh, you know, what's going on here, he's saying this, or I've heard this, you know, I could just say, well, you know, that's your opinion, that's their opinion, but I gave it all I had, we gave it all we had, and it was an agreement, you know, I mean, I don't want to cause any trouble, so this is what it is. Life just is. There's not much I can really say because I don't want to get that person in trouble, because some people know. But to love is probably the best thing you could ever do. If only for one night, if for years, I mean, it's beautiful. It really is. I'm a very deep person, I've been told, and I overanalyze crazy amounts, but it's good, you know, to appreciate the small things and to love everything, you know, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know what tomorrow is going to bring. But that's the best part about living life, you know, you just take every day as it comes. But the leftovers, that's what I call us. The people left wondering, the people left, you know, alone. It took, and it's still, you know, taking a long time to be okay without that person, because that one person becomes, you know, the other half of you. You know, your partner, your other half, your girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, fiance, everything. I mean, once you start living a life without them, if it's not your choice, you know, it's hard. Nobody's going to fill that void the way that they could. Nobody's going to fill out that time the way that they did. I mean, time goes on, life goes by, and nothing stops for anything, but you know, the time that you shared with that person, in the routine that you have, there's blank spots. And there's nothing you can do but sit at home or wherever you go, thinking about why they're not there and wondering why it's happening. And it hurts because you have no choice but to think about them. And there's still that person that you think about before you go to sleep, when you wake up in the morning, during the day, every quiet second you get, especially in the first couple of weeks, you know, you have your phone on you and you want to text, but there's nothing to say. I mean, some people go through the really drastic things where the guy changes their number or ignores them. I was lucky enough not to have that. I was lucky that he respected me enough to still be there when I needed him. And I appreciate that more than anything in the whole entire world, because sometimes I really need someone, and he's the only person, and I'm sure it's like this for a lot of people. He was the only person that I let in, because I'm very guarded, and he was my best friend, and I've never had such a close friend. I've never allowed anyone to get anywhere near as close as I let him get. He knew everything. He knew exactly what to say to make me laugh, make me smile when I felt like I was just going to fall apart. And, you know, I could fall down a flight of stairs and he'd be the first person I'd call. And, you know, there's things that you share with that person, like places that you go or things that you see as you walk down the street or something, you know. Things in everyday life that you would usually laugh with that person about, and you stand there laughing to yourself and it's just not the same. And that's when you miss them. Like there's a moment in the movie Friends with Benefits where Justin Timberlake says, you know, every time I see someone, when someone's swearing, all I see is you blinking. And you know, it's hard because I don't want to give away the movie, but you know, there's things that two people can share that, you know, you can't do with other people. And that's what sucks about breakups. But what you need to do, all of you people out there, all of you heartbroken people, is make sure that you have your family and your friends, because they will get you by. And I know that late at night, when no one's able to talk to you, you're going to fall asleep crying sometimes, or you're going to question everything. And sometimes we break and we text and we call and we cry our eyes out to that person, and they don't want to hear it, because they don't want to hear us in pain. They don't want to think about what they've done to us, because, you know, they're moving on. And you can't blame them sometimes. Sometimes things just get too hard for some people, and there's nothing you can do about it. But the best thing to do is make sure that all those people that some people do push away, you've got to pull them close, because true friends come back. And you've just got to remember, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. That's what I like to think. I know there's another part, but I'm not going to even say that part, because it's not true. It's a lie. Yeah, this is my blog about love. I don't think there's anything else I really need to say. So, you know, stay tuned, stick by us, all good. Excellent.